What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's PokeStacks here. In this episode, we're going to be doing a deep dive into the one, the only, the beloved 151. We'll be analyzing how the set is performing in this quote-unquote crash, market cool-off, whatever you guys want to describe it. And I have some great news. 151 is coming back to MSRP. I'm not lying. I'll show you guys that in a second. Well, am I saying that right? Am I clickbaiting you guys? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, feel free to join the Discord down below and sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, 151 has been a set that I always study nearly every single day. I can pull up my laptop, my computer, just look at the current prices, trends, whatever I'm seeing. And here's what I'm grasping so far to give you guys a little spoiler / trailer for this video. 151 is actually coming down a little bit, slightly. It's having a little bit of some market, cool off, market correction. But overall, it's holding on to its price. And it's demonstrating that quality beats quantity. I'll explain that later in this video as we hop into more things. Let's start off with the 151 UPC. The past month, we peaked at around 626. Right now, we're down to 597. That's almost a $30 drop in price. Kind of magnificent. I could totally see the fear there if you guys are a little interesting. But we're currently up 1% in the past 3 months, up 50. Past 6 months, up 71. Past year, up 208. So if we really take a good broad view of this UPC, we can obviously see that the growth on this product has been beautiful. Here's my only issue with the 151 UPC, and I do think that this is probably my only issue, and some of you guys could agree, is that as these products do get more and more expensive, the buy volume and the overall growth tends to shrink and just doesn't become that high. And why that is, well, it's kind of obvious. It's just too expensive for many people. So expect this 151 UPC to gain more value for sure, but not at that crazy rate, not 200%. Is this going to be a $2,000 UPC next year? I mean, if you're very, very optimistic and bullish, then sure. But realistically speaking, in the past 3 months, we're up 50%. Who knows? $400 to around $600. It might happen. We might see this be a $1,000 UPC by the end of the year, but you guys are going to see that as these get more and more expensive, it tends to shrink off. Next up, we have the 151 Booster Bundle, peaking at around 105, coming down to around 97. All-time low this month was around 94. Again, demonstrating its price point, that it can still stand strong, guys, even when we're going through an interesting time. I mean, we peaked all the way down to 94, back up to 97, so prices are picking back up. We have the regular, the Pokémon Center 151 ETB. Surprisingly enough, these actually came back down this month to around 930, but then they shot back up to some recent sales at around 960. We have one sale right here at 900, which is awesome. But as you guys can see, 950, 940, so starting to pick up a little bit in value right here. But again, if we look at the past year, up 325%. The past 3 months, up 35. Past 6 months, up 109. But you guys are going to see that this ain't going to be like a $3,000 Pokemon Center. I mean, if it does, then that's crazy. I'll delete my channel. But next up, we have the 151 regular ETB. In the past month of being a stagnant product, I've been talking a lot about the 151 ETB just because I always do think that this is a fascinating product to me. This is the baseline, the quote-unquote, what's the best? This is the booster box of the set, right? Special sets do not have booster boxes, so a lot of people call the ETBs the booster boxes, just like Prismatic Evolutions. And it's really interesting to see this product slow down. I mean, it's been having a hard time gaining value, to be realistic with you guys. Past month, stagnant in price. Past 3 months, up 45. Hey, that's great growth. But look at this, guys. Really, ever since September 10th, if we want to make it a little bit better, not really. I think September 10th to where we are now, guys, this has been a $400 box. The line has been drawn. You guys could see that. Like that's pretty straight. It's just not growing as much. Now, here's the great news, guys. 151 coming back to MSRP. Get ready. Log this in your phones, in your books. Next Tuesday, the 28th, for PokeNotify. No, I'm not sponsored by them. I just love using their website. PokeNotify sponsor me. They should. Everyone tag them. Next Tuesday, the 28th, $34.99, 4 tins of 151 containing 2 packs, bringing a total of 8 packs of 151, guys, to MSRP. I will be trying to catch these. I am hoping I can get them because this would be awesome. Limit to per membership, online stock 15,000, all 602 Sam's Club receiving 320 units. I'm going to say this, guys, and I do think what I say is pretty accurate. Do not waste your time trying to get these online. I have never, ever, and I promised myself I will never do this because it is the biggest waste of time and the most frustrating thing ever is trying to order stuff online. Being bots, waiting in lines, setting up payments. It's just way too long. Go in person, get this over with, and leave. I have gotten so many products in person, GameStop, Sam's Club, Target, and I can tell you guys the process is so fast, so easy, and so straightforward. Highly recommend you should pick these up. I really do think that this is going to be one of the last times, or not if the last time, we are going to get 151 at MSRP being restocked in stores. These are the mini tins, so they do have a little bit more aura. If you guys missed out on the mini tins from Costco a while back, then this is a great time to pick these up. So 151's current set value is currently at 1,300. I want to bring this up because if we look at the singles, we have the Charizard coming down 11% this month, but we have the Venusaur gaining 5%. So it's sort of as if, guys, some cards are falling, some cards are gaining. And if we zoom out on the past year of the Charizard, we could see that we nearly peaked at an all-time high in February, came all the way down to 185. We peaked at a new all-time high in September, and now we're down again. So if history is repeating itself, does that mean we're going to go through another massive cycle where it's going to fall all the way back down and pick back up again and shoot a new all-time high? I honestly don't know, but the Venusaur is what really shocked me when we saw that bubble effect, guys. I'm sorry, the bull effect. Listen, look, it's happening. The all-time high, all-time low, all-time high. History repeats itself, man. It's the most interesting thing in the world, and it's just so fascinating to me just to see how stuff goes all over the place. Now, of course, I do want to bring in, guys, some buys in the market that I would highly recommend looking to pick up. I do want to start off with buying Blooming Waters. Yes, I'm still a big Blooming Waters fan, and yes, I still have a lot of belief in this product. If we look at the past 3 months, to really get a really good demonstration, this is a $120 box in August, and this was the time I was preaching this product. I was telling you guys that you should be pouring in heavy amounts of money into this, even on the third party, just due to the fact that this is the best price to pack ratio and offers so much sort of pack volume, which is a big culprit of 151. You know, why do people like to open 151, guys? They want to pull their chases, so keep that in mind. But we can see the tremendous growth, and in the past month, sort of ever since October, guys, it's been a $180 Blooming Waters box. So the growth has definitely slowed down, and that's what we're seeing with a lot, right? The 151 ETB has slowed down, is being a little bit stagnated, the Blooming Waters. So what could that mean? Is possibly that stagnation is it's holding off a little bit, and all of a sudden it could just explode, or it's just going to be a little bit more stagnant, might do a little bit of a market correction, and then gain some more value. So yeah, I'm really so big on Blooming Waters, and if I had to be a little bit more specific on if I had to choose anything from the sealed product on the front page, one thing that still catches my eye is going to be the UPC. If you could still afford that, highly recommend. It's just the grandfather product. And another great thing that I think goes under the radar that I do think will be falling in price is going to be the 151 mini tin display. As we have some of the mini tin displays coming back at MSRP, we might see this product fall down a little bit, which might just be a great buying opportunity. These do contain a total of 20 packs, 10 tins, so that's very, very solid and a nice niche buy in the current market. And if I had to get you guys like a little cheaper player, or let's make it a little bit more fun, if you guys had to choose a single, what singles would I recommend in the market? Honestly speaking, all of the singles are pretty straightforward. It's literally all the basic of 151. I always highly say that if you're buying into the set, buy the classic trio, buy the starters, whatever you want. It's just an obvious play to me. Now, that's going to be it, guys, for this video. I do not want to waste any more of your time. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Make sure to comment what questions/concerns you have, and join the Discord down below, guys. Peace out.